Alright, so in this video I want to show you how I usually create my own shaker or hi-hat loops. This is one of those small things that makes a huge difference in groove. The main idea is pretty simple. If everything is perfectly on the grid, it usually sounds stiff. Take a listen to this. And now listen to this. So instead of putting my, in this case, hi-hat samples dead on the grid, I want to have them slightly off-grid, creating that nice swing vibe. Creating this swing loop with one-shot samples, like in my case here, is not that easy to do, and it requires some trial and error till you get it right. But here is one very effective way to do this. A simple and fast way to do this is actually to import an existing loop that already feels good rhythmically. And one might wonder, but why not just find a loop sample? Well, that could work, but I like to create my own because I then get to handpick the sounds I want, sort of creating my unique sound. The loop is one of a kind and will definitely not be heard and recognized anywhere else. And I have a couple of go-to favorite one-shot hi-hat samples I just want to use. So I found a loop with swing from Splice here. So I'm just gonna put it in here and yeah, we can take a listen to it. Drag it up here and let's go back to with the samples on grid. So what I basically do is make these tracks a little bit larger so I can see clearly and just start to move these samples here so they match the loop sample. So it's basically the ghost notes that I'm moving here. So if I want to copy over to the next bar, I just simply create a little snippet here and then just move them like this. Super simple. Another thing I almost always do to make the loop feel more alive is panning. So hat 1 I use in the center, hat 2 is panned slightly to the left, and hat 3 I'll pan slightly to the right. Nothing extreme, just enough so the loop starts to breathe a bit. I'll also adjust the volume on individual hits. Some hits should be quieter while some louder. So here, for example, I'm lowering with 2 decibels and I'm just picking randomly. Even small changes make a difference. You don't really hear it, but you definitely feel it. And also adding phase to loops is quite good for movement. And it really doesn't matter what kind of phase plugin you use. In this case, I'm using Phases from Native Instruments. And this should be quite subtle, so I'm lowering the mix quite a bit. And also the rate can be lowered. It's quite slow already. To have more variation in your loops, you could also add some subtle fills, like every second bar. So here, for example, I will be then maybe duplicating this and lowering the volume as well. So. I also like to do some reverse. It can be quite subtle. Maybe something like this. Another cool trick to add movement is using automation. Here is a trick I learned from Jason Joshua, the guy who mixed Despacito. He uses this plugin quite a lot, and he's automating the rotation, the left and right parameter of this plugin. And this is also very subtle. And he does something like this. It is quite subtle, but you definitely hear it. That's about it. This is how I create movement and loops with swing. If you liked the video, subscribe and write a comment if you have some other methods that you use. That would be great to hear. Thank you.